Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are keeping good. So today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter 4, articles. Right? A warm-up exercise is also given here, children, that you will do after understanding the articles. First, let me explain you about the articles. When you understand about them, then you can do this exercise on your own. So first, let's discuss about the articles. Articles are not the new things for you all. You all are learning about the articles from class first onwards, right? So in English we have got 3 articles. What are those 3 articles? That is, you have learnt about, we have got 3 articles. These are a, and the. So we have got 3 articles in English, that is a, and the. Right? Now these two, the first two, a and are known as indefinite articles, whereas the article the is known as the definite article. Now why we call this a and as indefinite article? Because they do not refer to any specific person or thing, right? Whereas the is called the definite article because it refers to a specific person or thing. When we talk about a specific thing, a special thing, we are using the article the, right? Now we talk more about that. So first we take the indefinite article, that is a and where they are used. So one by one we see all the rules of using them in English. So the first one is before a singular countable noun, when it refers to no particular person or thing. So whenever we are talking about a singular countable noun, we are using a and right? For example, I have a car. So car is what, children? It is a singular countable noun, and what we have used before it? A. The computer is a machine. Here also you can see machine is a singular countable noun, and what we have used? A. Number 3, she is an advocate. Advocate is also a singular countable noun, and we have used an before it. She is an advocate, right? Now the second rule, this is before a singular noun which represent its whole class or species. For example, a student should be disciplined. A pet should be taken care of. So what you have understood from it? It means that whenever we are talking about a class or a species, whole class means we are talking about the whole group, right? So we are using a before it. For example, a student. So here the word student is representing the whole class. Whole class means all the students. This word, although it is given as a singular noun, but it is representing the whole class. A pet. Pet means the animals which we are keeping at our home. So that is known as a pet. So a pet should be taken care of. It means that we are talking about the whole species, right? So we are talking about the whole class or the whole species. So whenever we are talking about such singular noun, then also we are using the indefinite articles a, are, and. Now the third point, to mean one. So whenever we are talking about one, just to make someone understand about one, we are using the indefinite article a or an. For example, the car ran at the speed of 60 kilometers an hour. So the word an, it is representing what? representing 1 kilometer, sorry, 1 hour. Now, second example, I own a cat and 3 dogs. Here the word a is representing also 1. We are talking about 1 cat. Now the fourth point, to indicate membership of a group. When we are talking about a group, class, as I just explained you in the previous rule, we are using the indefinite article. For example, he is a teacher. He is a teacher. So here the teacher means we are talking about a membership or a group, right? Brian is a Goan. So Goan, the word Goan is representing a group or a race, right? So here when we are talking about a race, a particular membership, particular group, we are using the indefinite article. It doesn't mean that we are talking about that particular person only. We are talking about this teacher word is used for the whole group. This word Goan is representing the whole race, the people who are living in Goa, right? Now the fifth rule, before phrases of time and measurements. So when we represent the time in a phrase you all know, you remember in the first chapter we learned about the phrase, clause. So when we represent the time and measurement in a phrase, then also we are using the indefinite articles. For example, I go on holiday twice a week. This word twice a week, what is that? It is a phrase of time. The second one, tomatoes are rupees 100 a kilo. Rupees 100 a kilo. Here also we are representing a measurement, right? So whenever we have to represent a phrase of time and measurement, we are using the indefinite articles a or an. So I hope you have understood about the articles a and an, right? And one more thing I want to explain you about the indefinite articles, children, that you must be thinking both are standing for one. A also stands for singular, whereas an also stands for singular noun. Now, where to put a and where to put an. So you have learnt in the junior classes that we are putting a just before the words have a consonant sounds, right? Whereas an is putting just before the words having a vowel sound, that is a, e, I, o, u. For example, like an egg, an umbrella, an orange, right? An ice cream, an apple. So these are what? These all words, apple, orange, umbrella. These words have a vowel sound. So the words having the vowel sound, we are using an before them. And I is used before the words having a consonant sound. Now, let us discuss about the definite articles. So I hope you all have understood the indefinite articles a and an. Now we talk about the definite article the. So the definite article is used before a noun that is one of its kind. So you cannot get another of its kind. They are one in itself. That means they are unique. For example, the Pope might visit India. So why we have used the before the Pope? Because the Pope is one of its kind. Means we are talking about a person who is only one of its kind. Number two, the moon is very bright tonight. So we are talking about the moon because we have only one moon, right? So when we are talking about a specific thing, we are using that article the. Now second is before a noun when we have already mentioned. So suppose in a sentence if you are using the same noun, for example you can see it here, a boy Here we have used a. A boy fell from a mango tree. The boy was taken to a nearby hospital. So you can see the boy here also and here also. So the same noun is repeated, right? We are talking about the same noun. So when we are talking about the same noun again, the next time we will not use the indefinite articles because that noun is now known to us. So now it becomes particular, or we are talking about the specific one. So when a noun is repeated in a sentence, the next time we use definite articles for it. So a boy fell from a mango tree. Now that boy is not a stranger to us. We know that boy. And that boy, particularly the same boy, the one who fell from the tree, has been taken to the hospital. So what you have understood, children, from here? First time we can use the indefinite articles and the same noun is repeated again. We are talking about the same noun again. The next time we use the definite article for it. Now, number 3. Before a noun which is made definite by using a qualifying phrase or clause. So means when we are talking about a noun and how, or we can say when we are pointing out a particular noun, when we are pointing out someone by a phrase or a clause, in that case before that noun we are using the definite article the. So for example, the boy in the corner is my brother. So suppose there are so many boys there, but I am talking about a particular boy, and with this phrase in the corner means I am talking about a particular boy. The one who is in the corner is my phrase. So when a phrase or a clause is used, right, before after a noun, in that case before that particular noun we are using the definite article. So, or we can say the noun which is made definite by a qualifying phrase or clause, or we point out a particular noun by a phrase or a clause. Before that we are using we are using the definite article the. Now come to the next point. Before a noun which becomes definite because both the speaker and the listener are familiar with it. For example, let me make you understand. They are playing in the lawn. So that means this word, they are playing in the lawn, it is an information conveying about some of the children or maybe some of the person, those who are playing in the lawn. So an information is conveying by whom? The speaker is telling someone, and the one who is listening, the other listener. And this lawn, this is the noun, and this lawn is familiar to both the speaker, the one who is telling, and the one who is listener. Is this place, the lawn, is known by both the speaker and the listener. In that case we are using a definite article before the noun. Fifth one, before ordinals. Ordinals means, children, the numbers like first, second, third, and the superlative. Whenever we are talking about the superlative degrees, you know it now. What are the superlative degrees? So also before same and only. So whenever we are talking about the ordinals, ordinal means the numbers, and the superlative degrees, we are using the definite article the. For example, I accepted the first offer. What is first? First is an ordinal number. It is an ordinal, and what we have used, whenever such ordinals are used, we are using the definite article. The second one is I read the same book that you read. So before same and only, whenever we are talking about, we are using the word same and only. So before same and only also we are using the definite article the. Now the next point, to represent a whole class of animals or things. For example, the cow gives us milk. So here the cow is a singular noun here, right? So when it is a singular noun, you must be thinking why we have not put a or an before it, because here we are talking about the whole class or the whole group. We are not talking about a particular cow. यहाँ पे हम केवल एक काउ की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं बेटा. We are talking about the whole class of animal, means all the cows. So when we are talking about the whole group, whole class, we are putting the definite article. The seventh one, before an adjective of quality, means whenever we are using an adjective and that adjective is representing a quality, we are using the before them. Like the brave are admired. So what is that brave? Brave is an adjective. It is an adjective of quality, and whenever we are using an adjective of quality in a sentence, before that we are using the definite article. Right? Eighth one, before the names of seas, river, ocean, group of islands, desert, ranges of mountains, gulfs and bays, poles, etc. For example, whenever we are talking about the sea, rivers, oceans, desert, island, we always use the before them. Do you know why? Because they are the unique or the specific or the special one. We have only one Red Sea. There are not so many Red Sea. We have only one Ganga river. So the thing which are of its one kind. What we are putting? We are putting the before them. Now we come to the next point. That is point number 9. Before names of countries that have the words United or Republic in them or have plural names. So that can be seen in the given example better. The United States of America. So you can see the word United also here, and States, which is a plural name. Then the Philippines, the Netherlands, the Republic of Seychelles. So you can see all these names of the country, they are the plural name, and moreover they have got the word United and Republic in them. Now we come to the next point. Point number 10. Before the names of a few important books, magazines and newspaper. For example, like the Bible, the Quran, the Gita, Mahabharata. So whenever we are talking about the important books, we are putting the before them. The Mail Today, the Vedas, the Quran. So whenever we are talking about the important books, magazines and newspaper, we are putting definite articles before them. Then come to the point, 11th point. In this it is given, whenever we are talking about the musical instrument, we are putting the before them. Like example, he plays the tabla. So that means we are talking about that particular person is playing tabla, the specific musical instrument. So he plays the tabla means he plays the specific musical instrument tabla. Now the next point, before a proper noun if it represents a particular class of people, means when a particular proper noun is comparing with a class of people, right? So Kalidas is the Shakespeare of India. Kalidasa is the Shakespeare of India. So here we are making a comparison of Kalidas with Shakespeare through a clause or a phrase. Whenever we are talking or we are defining a particular proper noun by a defining clause or a phrase, we are putting the before them. In the second example also you can see Arjun is the Tendulkar of our local cricket team. So Tendulkar, Shakespeare, what are these? These are the proper nouns and a comparison is made. This proper noun is defining the what? A particular class of people. Right? So with this children we have completed all the three articles, that is the indefinite articles and the definite articles. So what are the indefinite articles we read today? We read about a, and, whereas the definite article the, and their usage in language, right? Now the next part or the concluding part of the chapter will be explained to you in the next video. That is the repetition of the article and omission of the articles. These two things, children, I'll explain you in my next video. So now whatever has been taught to you today, please try to learn them and revise them. And do the warm-up exercise on your own. In my next video, I'll send you the PDF of all the exercises. Till then, goodbye. Take care.